Alright, so this is my first solo Cash Cup endgame. You know, like I never really upload on YouTube, so I kind of just gonna start that. So right here, you know, fourth zone, I rotate in, but I actually don't realize that I am out of zone slightly. And for some reason this kid hammers behind me. I think he's gonna try and key. You know, I don't really fight mid-game in these tournaments because solos is just really weird. So right now I notice that I'm not in zone, so as like a hammer ahead. Get into a spot, and I used way too much brick here. Like I had the icy slide augment, and that just fucked me up. But yeah, I used like half my brick just on that rotate. Now I rotate into half and half. Right after these guys, because they're all behind me, and I'm not really trying to get sprayed from the front. I box on top of this metal to get kind of a layer on my own, and then I see this guy ahead of me. I'm kind of trying to shoot some warning shots because this guy's been shooting at kids all game. You know, I've been looking around, making sure that everything, you know, I know everything that's going on. So I just basically tell him to fuck off there. And that's pretty much it for this rotate. Kind of just chill till half map closes, see what goes on. First moving, I actually get chopped down here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Missed my shot because I'm wonderful. I'm actually switching to keyboard and mouse, that's why I'm not as good as I used to be on controller, and that's why I'm not fighting. So, haven't played controller at all since, other than for the cups. But I decided to rotate, you know, ping zone, know exactly where I'm going. I think I use all three of my hammers here to move. Get a good layer here. I mean, low ground, but not really, because I can kind of look back at these kids who are lower than me in that dip. That's why I kind of have a good spot where everyone's just going to leave me alone here. Not too far from the zone, and I pop one splash just to make sure, you know, if I get beamed, I can still, you know, have full HP, so I'm not going to die. Once zone hits me, you always got to rotate late, because if you rotate early, you're just going to get looked at from kids in front of you, or behind you, and that's the last thing you want. So I just I rotate ahead, find myself a nice little area, almost in zone. I think I actually hammer once more, which is kind of stupid. I kind of could have just ran in, because no one's really looking at me on this layer. You know what? Actually, I think I'm actually in here. Yeah. And then, of course, it's a max pull for the next movement, so this is going to use a lot of my mats. I'm just playing low here, which is not very smart of me, because when you're in on the hammer, you kind of want to play up a little bit so that you can, you know, you can rotate when you need to and not get stuck in all these builds that are above you. And you can pretty much just kind of free rotate. I'm very good at playing endgames. I mean, my endgames are always great, but, you know, I think a lot of people can relate to this. You know, the problem is solos is getting to endgame. Because solos is so scuffed in the mid-game, everybody just keys for no reason. They end up dying half the time just because they want a hammer. The hammer meta is stupid, it's an incentive to key. This tournament's not even like a really key tournament. It's only 1 point per kill, right? It's way more worth it to play placement in my opinion. Here, this is pretty much the last of my hearts. I think I can make one more box. I'm almost in zone though. People are kind of pretty much dropping pretty fast here. I'm getting lots of placement every time someone dies. I'm getting like 2 points here. Use my last metal box on low ground. Once again, not the smartest. I should have based up a little more. But it is what it is. Can't go back now and change that. Top 7 right now. And I'm kind of just chilling until next moving zone starts. And then, here we go. Waiting till zone's on me once again. Top 5's almost here. Top 5 is where you get the biggest placement. I think you can get like 13, 14 points in the top 5. And that's where all the points are. You gotta make it to these games, otherwise it's not really worth it. It's just gonna be a waste of time. If you get a 7th or 8th place, that is even still a waste of time, given that you get a lot of points in the top 5. It's a pretty stupid format in my opinion. I think there should be more points in the top 10 than there is. Maybe start giving you 1 point every time someone dies starting top 15, I think would be a better format. Top 4. This is where big points are coming in, right? Kind of just rotating ahead. This is where I start to get shambles, you know, because like I'm really nervous, so I just want to win this game. Because if I won this game, I would have been back in qual, which at the time I think after this game qual was 43 or 44 44, something like that. Somewhere around there. And here I run out of mats. He griefs my wall. I shouldn't have placed this wall behind me because, as you'll see in a second, he starts shooting me. Oh wait, never mind. Hammer once ahead. Height beams me. This is where kind of no mats, you know. And he somehow kills both of us. I think we trade, actually. That was pretty stupid, but, you know, that's my solo cash cup, so. If you guys have any drop spots you want to share, I'm looking for a drop spot, you know, that's not very, like, shambles, because everywhere I'm landing right now is, in between, what's his face, Frenzy and Faulty. In that area, it's one of those places where they got, like, the castle thing. So I'm actually looking for a new drop spot, because wherever I go, there's just people, and I get into unnecessary fights. Like, I could have qualled for this cash cup easy, yeah, but there were 4 games where I just died in the mid game because I got keyed. Didn't have very good loot because my drops really shambles. Everybody's landing there, and all that, you know. So if you guys have any drop spots, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.